Now at 11, a violent Saturday in Indianapolis. Tonight, one man is fighting for his life after being shot downtown near several hospitals. And Metro Police are investigating a shooting that killed 2 people on Indy's east side. What police are saying tonight about these investigations.
And a chilly night underway. How close we'll be to record lows, but a big pattern change ahead next week that sends us to near 90. Live from Indy, you're watching 13 News.
Tonight, 2 people are dead and 1 man is in critical condition after multiple shootings across Indianapolis. Good evening. I'm Gina Galeros in tonight for Jenny Runovich. We start downtown where police are investigating a shooting in broad daylight right near Riley Hospital. Our Marina Silva shares the latest from police.
A man found shot inside a car. That's what happened here on Wilson and 10th Street in Indy Saturday afternoon. Now he's in the hospital in critical condition as police figure out what led up to it.
We're looking for any surveillance video footage.
Now this is the car where the victim was found with a gunshot wound. You can see it has left the roadway and crashed into the grass. Now because this scene is so close to multiple hospitals, multiple agencies responded quickly to help.
The hospital police, as well as Indiana University Police Department as well too, just to assist our arriving officers. They got here very quickly, just as our downtown officers did as well too.
Sergeant William Young says during the investigation, the man was the only one in the car. He acknowledged the busy couple of hours officers had, saying violence hurts families on both sides.
You're hurting your family because some of these folks are having to spend decades in prison based off of one mistake that you've made or one decision that you've made, and that resulted in somebody losing their life or someone getting hurt due to gun violence. And it's not worth it.
Saying Hoosiers need to work together as a community to stop the violence. In Indianapolis, Marina Silva, 13 News.
Tonight, IU police are asking for information on a nearby road rage shooting on the IU Indy campus. The university says this happened on West Michigan Street near Riverwalk Apartments around 10 o'clock last night. Police say someone fired multiple shots directly at a person's car before driving off. The suspect's vehicle is reported to be a black sedan with a broken taillight and an "In God We Trust" license plate. If you have information, IUPD wants to hear from you. Also tonight, 2 people were fatally shot in a neighborhood on Indy's east side this morning. Our Anna Chalker was at the scene and has the latest in this investigation.
Neighbors over here on North Linwood Avenue woke up to this large crime scene here behind me. They've watched officers go in the backyard of this White House as they work to determine what led to 2 people being shot and killed. Just after 9:20 Saturday morning, police responded to North Linwood Avenue on a report of a person shot. When they arrived, they found a man in the back of this house with gunshot wounds. He was pronounced dead at the scene. Moments later, officers found another person shot inside a car. They were taken to the hospital in critical condition, then later died.
It's extremely disturbing, not only to have one person shot, but you find 2. And now you have 2 families that are just suffering with another loss, and it's horrible at the hands of gun violence, unnecessary gun violence.
13 News spoke with several neighbors who did not want to go on camera. They say they did hear someone shooting and were shocked since this street is relatively quiet, but say for years, gun violence has impacted this entire neighborhood. IMPD says it's important for neighbors like these to come together and help stop these crimes.
We can't do it alone as the IMPD. It's amazing to see how many community members and witnesses come forward, and we need that. We need to stand up and ensure that this is our city and we're proud of that city.
Right now, police do not have any suspects in this shooting, and they urge anyone with information to reach out to them. You can call them at Crime Stoppers. That's 262-TIPS. In Indianapolis, Anna Chalker, 13 News.
Thank you, Anna. Tonight, 2 Indianapolis firefighters are recovering from injuries after a suspected drunk driver drove right through a crash scene early this morning. That crash happened around 4 o'clock this morning on southbound I-65 near the 38th Street exit. State police say the driver hit the vehicle that was involved in this original crash. It then hit two firefighters, pinning one of them under the car. Both firefighters were taken to the hospital. We understand one had serious injuries and is expected to recover. The other firefighter was treated and released from the hospital. The driver was arrested on multiple preliminary charges, including driving while intoxicated and driving without a license. All right, 11:18 on your Saturday. It's been a cool evening. If you're going out and about, like a light jacket, enjoy this fall-like temperature while it lasts.
Yeah, and a few spots going to break some records, it looks like tomorrow morning. I think Indy probably won't, but close.
Okay.
Still going to be chilly either way. So let's show you the setup here for tonight into tomorrow morning. Not a cloud in the sky. We had some lake effect cloud cover earlier. That's gone. 56 north wind, still mixing the air up right now, but that will ease later tonight. And as that happens, we will get closer to the dew point numbers. You can't go below it, but you can match it, and those dew point numbers can continue to fall too. Bottom line, there's the urban heat island right there, 56 in Indy, but it's 48 Zionsville, 48 Crawfordsville, and 48 already in Muncie. Dew points dropping, and this is what we're expecting tomorrow morning. 43 in Indianapolis. The record low is 38, but we've got Muncie, Richmond, Columbus, Bloomington, Terre Haute, and Crawfordsville breaking record lows tomorrow morning. The heat returns big time next week. We'll have that in the 7-day.
All right, we'll see you then. Thank you, Sean. Tonight, we know the names of the 4 people killed yesterday when a small plane crashed near Anderson Municipal Airport. The Madison County Coroner's Office released the names of the victims today. They are Joseph Scallon, Owen James Vernad, Jesse Ostmeyer, and Brandon Hicks. All 4 were from Iowa. This plane crashed around 9:45 yesterday morning as it was trying to land at the airport. Investigators say as the plane was making its initial approach, the pilot was told they were too high and to make another approach. Witnesses tell police the plane was possibly trying to turn back to the airport when it flipped over and nosedived into a cornfield and burst into flames. Time now is 11:20 this evening. Another successful day for the Penrod Arts Fair at Newfields. Organizers say this is the largest single-day arts fair in the country. More than 350 artists were featured, along with hundreds of performers. Artists come from about 40 states. About half of them are from Indiana. This fair has been around since before the Newfields Museum even opened and was a major catalyst in creating the museum. And a unique celebration of the feast day of St. Joan of Arc just wrapped up in Indy. The Joan of Arc French Market is a free one-day festival celebrating French culture. This is the 33rd year. It includes French food, wine, live music, and crafts. The annual festival serves as the main fundraiser for the St. Joan of Arc Parish and Primary School. Still ahead tonight, Boeing's Starliner spacecraft safely lands, but without its crew. What's next for this program after some major issues with its first crewed flight? But first, Ram is recalling some of its pickup trucks, a software issue, and the models affected. That's next.